Appreciate you guys coming out. I know you got your families and everything to deal with, but you're part of us, so we appreciate that.
Brandon Staley was talking last night how much influence you had on his time in Chicago and here. How much pride do you take in him becoming a head coach and doing what he's doing?
A lot. You know, we're all in this business to help others and to grow. And it was apparent right from the start that he's such a student, and he's okay with being a lifetime student with that. He listens to others. He's always expanding his knowledge. And this is a guy that has a really bright future because he's really open to change. He loves change. He embraces it. He embraces the science of football. And then on top of that, he really showed us that he thought relationships were really important. And he works on a daily basis to make that happen. So really happy for him and his success.
If you get Bradley back this weekend, what's the biggest thing he can bring?
You know, he's just, you know, he's good in all areas. You know, the first place we talk about, you know, in our run defense is setting edges. You know, he's a powerful person and player, and he brings strength to our front. And then the pass rush, you know, as that goes, you know. And so far it's looking good in practice, and it looks positive for him playing.
Would you have him on a snap count potentially in the game, or do you think he could go full tilt?
You know, I can't speak to that right now, but usually that's what you do with all players, you know, especially the first week back. You know, you'll keep a count. That's just for his effectiveness and safety.
Kareem's out. What confidence do you have in Caden? How much does it help to have a guy like Justin Simmons next to him if he does play?
Yeah, both those guys have helped our other safeties, you know, Caden and PJ. So it should be as good a situation as you could have, you know, of a guy stepping in. So you've heard Justin talk about how comfortable he is with Caden and Sharp, and there's a trust factor there.
What makes Austin Eckler so effective for the Chargers, running and receiving?
Yeah, he's such a hungry player to start, and, you know, he's that dual threat, you know, where he can run the ball and find those small creases, but he's just so sudden, and he's a tough cover, really tough cover when he releases.
What growth have you seen from Herbert this year? And I mean, because the skill set hasn't necessarily changed, but what have you seen on the film when you watch him?
You know, I just think he was good last year, and he's getting better. You know, when you see young players play good right away, you know, there's usually something going on. All these draft picks have strong arms. They've had a lot of success. They can make the tough throws and so forth. But what separates them is the guys that can process information in rapid cognition, and that's what he does. He's had a lot of tough opponents that he's played that have given him different looks, and he can respond to unscouted looks and see things on the run, and that's why he has a really bright future, along with all his other positive attributes.
10 games in, what has stood out about Pat Surtain's development so far?
I can't really say. You know, the only thing I can say, you know, the way he carries himself, the way he prepares, the way he competes, you know, everything says that he would just be a really good player for a long time and just keep getting better. And he'll be really good when he masters this league, and he'll master it quickly. You know, in a few years, he'll know this league.
Do you see Kenny Young and Weatherly really settling in now that they've been here a few weeks?
Sure. You know, I think every week, you know, Kenny is getting more comfortable. Weatherly, they play hard, they work hard, they practice hard. So, you know, they know they're contributors for us. Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
Have a great holiday.